Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Iggy's Toy Parade and Soldier Review. This is your host, Iggy. And today we're going to be looking at a number of figures that I bought back in 2007. And they came to me unidentified. When I purchased them off of eBay, the fellow in his description said that they were uh, Timpo knockoffs made in Hong Kong, and they were shipped to me in a large bag, and they were individually wrapped to a little stapled cellophane bag like this. So this is how they came to me. They represent 5 different poses. They have just a few colors used for the pants, which are lavender, white, and sort of a mustard yellow. They are similar to Timpo, however, they are significantly different in that the figures feel somewhat rubbery. In fact, instead of plastic, it feels like it was made out of a rubber-like material. They have their weapons molded with the body, which is different than Timpo, which has separate weapons that you attach by sliding it into the ring that is created by their hand grip. And these are all just one piece. And let's see if I can show that to you. You see here the rifle is one with the body. They are similar in that they attach at the hips, they swivel, and they're wearing a belt, which is for a knife. However, there's no knife. It's just molded to look like it has a knife. And the headdress, hair, necklace, and head all attached to the torso like a plug. This one over here, I dropped his hair and headdress onto the floor along with his necklace. I found the necklace, but I couldn't find his hair. So before I pack these up, I'll search once more to see if I can find it. In this regard, they're similar to Timpo, so maybe I can take one of my Timpo spares and complete him in that way. The fella didn't have much to say about these other than that they were from Hong Kong. They were very inexpensive. I got, according to my journal, there was about 38 Indians and 40 cowboys. I haven't found these cowboys yet, and there's only 30 Indians up here, so I imagine that there's 8 more that are probably stored away with these cowboys that I haven't found yet. So I have more to look forward to and more to share. Well, that's all I got for you this time. I'm sorry I couldn't find out greater details for you. These are, considering that they're knockoffs, I actually like these pretty well. They fit in really nicely with Timpo. So in that case, they were a great army builder, I suppose you could call it, or booster set for my Indians. And they're pleasing to look at. I like all of them. I wish I had a body like this. Can you imagine? Jeez Louise. I don't look like that. There's a lot of women who will tell you I don't look like, no, I'm not a lot of, that sounds weird. Makes me sound like a playboy. I'm definitely not that. But people can tell when you put on your shirt that you have man boobs. So I'm not, I don't know how I got off on this tangent. I don't look like that is what I'm saying. I wish I did, but there you go. I tried using a bow and arrow once. My nephew has one, and I could barely pull the string back. It was very difficult for me. You have to be very strong to use one of those. Let's see. Is there anything else we can say about these guys? I don't think so. We mentioned that they were made of a rubber-like material, which accounts for there not being any damages, as there was with the Tempo figures. Had a lot of breakage while those were in storage. And hopefully I can find his, I guess you could say he was scalped or shot in the head. It looks like he had a bad experience. I hope he had some aspirin. Did you know that we have aspirin today because of World War I? At the end of World War I, in order of reparations, one of the things we took from the Germans was Bayer aspirin. Bayer was a German company, and they were the first ones to put aspirin in tablet form. In America at that time, you were told to take a powder because that was aspirin, and it came in a packet. After World War I, you could get an actual pill or aspirin in pill form, and that's thanks to World War I. Okay, I think that's it. Yes, that's it. Okay, guys, thanks for coming along. I appreciate your indulgence. And I want to thank you for those of you who joined the Iggy Army. It encourages me to continue making Sorry, I scratched my elbow. There's a mosquito that got in here tonight when I opened the door. I appreciate when you join the Iggy Army because it gives me some sense of how many people are interested in what I'm doing. And I don't have many subscribers, but I have more than I did a year ago. So I'm appreciative of that. And hope that others might come along also and get Iggy with it. So that's it. Thus concludes another episode of Iggy's Toy Parade and Soldier Review. Stay tuned next week. Same time, same channel. This is Iggy saying so long, folks, and thank you. Remember, guys, we're going to hit the Dusty Trail and meet up at Roy Rogers Ranch. We're going to see if the Chow Wagon is there. Maybe they're serving In-N-Out burgers this time, or maybe donuts. I'll take both of them. Okay, that's it. Is it time for Iggy to say goodbye? Say goodbye, Iggy. You're stretching this out too long. Okay, good night.